I love returning to Xrp's channel. Greetings to everyone, attention, all, we are about to begin the most significant week of our lives. The start of a new week is just around the corner, and I want everyone to know how crucial it is. Am I correct? In order to keep tabs on a few major happenings in the old-fashioned financial system, this is essential. Am I correct? Cryptocurrency, because of stratify effects, defies men, which is why this is done. This week, something monumental is occurring, so listen up. The federal interest rate announcement and the May Consumer Price Index (CPI) are both scheduled to be released on Wednesday. Wow, this is very massive. Our outlook on the time between now and the next meeting, more especially, the next gathering of CPI folks, determines the events that unfold. No matter the cost, losing friends and allies or manipulating economic data, I hope they succeed. They make a living doing it. The markets are moving upwards, therefore everyone should take heart. Oh, now I see. Is everyone on the same page regarding Wednesday's reported announcement of inflation data? Then within the next 3 days at the latest. No matter how bad the outcome is, you should still have a party. Oh, now I see. If inflation were to decrease, it would be that easy. Greetings to all. Should that occur with significant force, the long-awaited blow off top I've been coveting has finally come. Oh, now I see. As things stand, I'm still not satisfied with the assumed neutrality assumption, which the interest rate will most likely determine whether we remain bullish. Oh, now I see. But if it turns out to be higher than expected, doom will likely ensue. Still, I have a strong feeling that today's market will be mostly positive. Furthermore, in the near future, specifically within the next few hours, they will be thinking about where interest rates are headed and if the Federal Reserve will raise them or keep them the same. Putting off. Did you say slicing? Keeping rates unchanged from July to September is, in fact, what most people think is best. But I thought tariffs were going down soon. Was I correct? The influx of knowledge this summer is going to shock everyone. However, we must maintain vigilance about rates. Should they remain unchanged, the markets will remain optimistic until the men reveal themselves. Instead, picture this: the CPI numbers are lower than expected, and they appear out of nowhere. Even the guys were slain by them. Am I correct? The parabolic run will undoubtedly occur now that we have taken care of everything. Prepare yourself for a great deal of unpredictability. Rate cuts by the Federal Reserve are widely expected to start in September, according to most experts. Is that something you can accomplish? We can probably assume they are males at this point. Because, after all, when things are very bad economically, people tend to cut corners, don't they? However, males would likely be in their worst form 2 months after receiving their grades. What does that mean for the cryptocurrency marketplaces? All right, then, let's prepare. Take a look at this. I can't sleep because of my confidence. All the external forces influencing Bitcoin Whale X have led to enormous long positions being opened around 69K, thus I predict that the whales will be in control this week. You can see for yourself that this is totally absurd, and that's why. I thought it said 730 Bitcoin. Allow me to present you with this exquisite emerald candle. I assume that every longs was opened, just in case you were wondering. Therefore, that investment hasn't yielded many results thus far. Bitcoin was worth 30,000 when these insiders were monitoring its price a few years ago. A massive green candle appears as the price of Bitcoin exceeds 30,000, 30,000, 30,000. You curious men have witnessed this unfold repeatedly. On this particular occasion, at least 30,000. The number of people affected increased to 74,000. Oh, now I see. Is it inevitable that we will have to repeat this process? You have no idea. Hey, you guys, things are looking terrific. That is really absurd, you know. It seems like XRP almost wiped off the 49x long people I was holding onto. I had been waiting weeks for it to come. I could have cashed out, but I'm holding out for things to go even better, so I'm not. Am I correct? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since I do not think it is deserving of a glass, I probably won't have one. Am I correct? If XRP doesn't fall, I'll stress myself to sleep. Beyond your initial projections. Am I correct? There will be less money available in the end. These days, I simply don't see the point. There will be a lot of financial volatility in the future, especially for those of us who have a lot of debt. It is astonishing that they were able to attract so many people, and now they intend to demand outrageous amounts. For the time being, my production is at 2,200 Bitcoin, whilst the spot Bitcoin ETF is trading at 25,000. Bitcoin seems to be attracting even this Mexican magnate. Why this additional step is probably coming soon, though I can't be sure. My patience has now worn thin, and I am about to cry. I want to get out of this soon because Ethereum ETFs are coming. This chart is really confusing me. There is a film on Bitcoin that has only been available for 24 hours. Remember that my thesis states that Bitcoin is a compute energy index, and that it goes hand in hand with the same vector. Would you kindly confirm if this orange line is accurate? Nvidia Bitcoin were linked up until the race, and they were both increasing within this parabola. Bitcoin is now experiencing delays, the tired old story. I don't see why it isn't just contacting you. Imagine for a second that a small amount of money can move Bitcoin forward. Basically, towards that direction. Could you please let me know the price for that? Would 74,000 Bitcoin be equivalent to this? Give me the rundown. 49 gigabytes guys, it's little under 90,000. This is fascinating. Since the stock market always experiences a gain before anything else, it would appear that the next leg up is approaching soon. Consequently, Bitcoin. Take a look at this. Guys, it was huge in the 1970s, and Bitcoin's value skyrocketed in the 1980s. I am hoping, with all my heart, that Bitcoin's value will rise so that XRP, Ethereum, and all the other cryptocurrencies can benefit. If Bitcoin's value increases, other assets like films, gold, and equities will pour money into it, which will further improve its worth. So, I'm prepared. Both of these individuals are engaged in Bitcoin shorting. There are a lot of similarities. Check at the parabola for a glimpse of the gold price action in the 70s, it was pretty close. For a moment there, I believed the same thing to be true with Bitcoin. This means that the blow-off peak is going to happen soon, which is good news for Bitcoin's value. Is this for real? When Bitcoin might reach 200,000, that's the time frame. The video has come to a close. If you could subscribe and give my channel a like, it would mean the world to me. Lastly, our departure is rapidly approaching.